Hey y'all, it's your girl Shauna, Shassie, whatever you want to call me. Make sure you follow me on everything. And today I'm going to be your big sister. I'm going to be the sister that you wish you had. I'm going to be the mom that you wish you had, okay? I'm going to be the auntie that you wish you had. But I did find some of these questions on other people's YouTubes, just so I can get some ideas, because for one, I don't have no active followers to even get people to ask me stuff, so I gotta come up with this on my own. But I'm just assuming that this is what people want to know, so why not give it to y'all? We're gonna get into it in a second. As soon as I fix this collar, like, what's going on? Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's get straight into it, y'all. Let's get straight into it. So let's go to number one. Let's just start strong. Have you ever questioned your sexuality? Now, when it comes to sexuality, like, I know, okay, I know that I like men. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just one of them. Like, never really had an interest. I think women are beautiful. I think that it's always been like, I feel like every woman has curious thoughts. Everybody kind of fantasizes about certain things, but when I close my eyes, I see my future. I see a man. I see a man. Since, I guess you can say, I questioned it, but I've always known, like, from the time I was born, I like men. So that's just me. But yeah. Okay, number two, have you ever faked the orgasm? Okay, I ain't really want to say the word for real because I'm a little uncomfortable, but have you ever faked the do? Have I? All the time. I'm sorry, but if I like you and I really like you, like, I really like you, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm just gonna be like, even if it's not that great, I'm gonna just be like, you know what, that's my man, and I'm gonna stick beside him. Yeah, y'all, I have a lot, actually. Not too many that I can say was genuine. Like, if you gonna do it, right, you gotta make sure that your facial expressions is correct. You gotta make sure that he don't have a clue that he's messing up out here, because that's gonna be bad. I mean, honestly, faking it, you better, honestly, at that point, you better off just leaving him, sis, because you're not gonna be happy. Like, especially if that's like a really important factor in your relationships. Yeah, don't be out here faking. Just leave that nigga, just leave that boy alone. Okay, next question. Have you ever dated a celebrity? I've never dated a celebrity. I don't really think that is for me. Like, I can't even really say I would never date a celebrity, but I just feel like I'm a regular person. I like regular guys. So I would never say never, so that might be something in the future, but it just seems like a lot of work to me. It seems like a lot of stress, and I don't do well with stress. Like, I don't do well with stress, so I don't really know if I would be able to do that. Okay, so do you shave or wax down there? Now, when it comes to down there, I've done both. Now, personally, I prefer to wax, but I will say this, that not everybody can do it, because when I first started getting waxes done down there in the hoo-ha area, when I first started, it was like the ingrowns were really bad, like worse than shaving. So I ended up having to stop for a while, then go back. So I've created a regimen for me. Like, some people can do every 4 to 6 weeks or whatever it is. Me personally, I have to wait a little bit longer in order for my ingrowns and, you know, stuff like that. So you just have to pay attention. If you start getting waxes, right, you start getting waxes and you start to see something that's wrong, you should switch over to shaving. If you notice some changes in shaving, then switch over to, like, I don't know, what is this stuff called, like Nair, and, you know, those types of things. Like, try those things, try different things, because different stuff work for different people. Me personally, I get waxes, and it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Like, I don't care how much people try to make it seem like, oh, it gets better. Oh, it's not that bad. No, it hurts. Like bad. And I'm always like, because I work in a field where I have to service people, I try to make things easier for especially the person that's like working on me. But baby, I know I'm the most difficult client because I be stressed. I'm the whole lap. I'm the client that you don't want because I'm gonna do too much. I'm gonna be dramatic. I'm gonna do the most. So I try not to, but I do. So how do you like to kiss? How do I like to kiss? I like to kiss like this. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't like to kiss like that with everybody. I don't like to kiss like that with everybody. Some people, you know what? I don't really know. I don't really know, y'all, because I say that that's how I like to kiss. I think that's only if I like to kiss you like that, if I really like you. If I really, really like you, then I'm gonna kiss like that. Cause it's been some guys I've dated that I really did not like, and every time they kissed me, I would just be so irritated. Like, back up, don't kiss me. You know, I wouldn't say that out loud because I'm always in my feminine energy, but ew, I just be in my brain like, can you back up? And very rarely can I like fake it. Like, I be cringe, y'all. I be real cringe. So yeah, that's how I like to kiss. I like to kiss, like, I like to kiss based off of how I'm feeling. I like to kiss how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling you and I really like the vibe and we just had a good day, however I'm feeling at that moment is how I'm gonna kiss you. So you can get one of these or you can get one of these. Either one. It just depends on how I'm feeling. So yeah, take some notes, y'all. Take some notes. All right. How do I know that he's cheating? So real quick background story. I'm single, so I'm not the person that you want to come to for advice like this, but I do want to answer it because I've been cheated on and I always knew before I was cheated on. You and me and whoever else, your homegirls, your moms, your aunties, you know, whoever, not your uncles, but you know, whoever that's dealing with the male species, you feel it right up in here. Right up in here. You feel it right up in here too. Like, you ever been in a situation where you was dealing with somebody and something was just off, like something was just not right. Like one day everything was going really good and then the next day something was off, whether it be he wasn't answering the phone, his mood just changed randomly, you didn't do anything, he's getting mad at you, he's accusing you of stuff, I don't know, making excuses, disappears. Like, when I say whatever you're feeling, most likely he's cheating on you, or he did some shit, or he's talking to somebody else, or he did something that he ain't supposed to be doing. That's how you know, sis. You don't have to go looking for it most times. Now, of course, you can go through that phone. Now, me, I'm not slick enough. I don't be knowing how to get through guys' passwords. Like, the most I be doing is I sit here like this, and I'll do the little side eye while he opening the phone up. I'll be like, trying to see the password. But by the time it's time for me to go through the phone, I done forgot the password or, you know, whatever. So I just feel like you'll feel it, sis, okay? And that's just what it is. And don't be in denial. Like, you a baddie. You a baddie. You gonna move on, period, okay? Okay, so the next question is, I'm dating a guy in jail, and should I leave him? Now, if you know, then you know. And if you don't, then you about to know. I've dated a guy in jail. Ghetto. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10. Okay, if you asking me if you should leave him, yes. I think the biggest clue to knowing if your relationship is going to be greater later is, for one, y'all did not meet in jail. It's like, don't be watching these love after lockups thinking that you about to go and find the love of your life and y'all gonna live happily ever after. He's gonna buy you this house, he's gonna buy you this clothes and these shoes and these cars and no, ain't happening, okay? So don't meet him in jail. Then whatever, if y'all didn't meet in jail, y'all met before jail, whatever relationship y'all had prior to jail is the relationship that you're gonna have when he comes back home. Okay, I'm just being honest. So if you knew he was out here doing whatever he wanted to do, you knew he was out here being a not good person to you, he's gonna be that same person. He might behave for a couple because you was doing what you had to do, but when he get that taste of freedom, baby, and I know because I've been there, okay, I would never again. Okay, you live and you learn, and you be better, you be greater later. Should you leave him? Yes, you should leave him. He ghosted me. How do I deal with that? Okay, so there was a book that I've read that I feel like every woman should read, especially if they're dating or they're trying to figure out where they stand at, and also they're not really interested in a committed relationship as much as other people are. It's a book called How to Love, or Why Men Love Bitches, or something like that. But I'm gonna link it down below. Read that book. When I say that book changed my life, it changed my life, y'all. Because when a guy used to ghost me, I used to go crazy like, oh, what you doing? Why you not texting me back? I'm calling his phone. He ain't answering. I'm FaceTiming, you know. And it would be more so I had a lot of time on my hands, and I just had this image in my head of the person that I'm dealing with. Like, oh, we gonna be in love. We gonna be this. And whole time, he not even on that same page. He's not even there yet. He's like, we ain't messing with each other like that. And I'm thinking like, we locked in. We like this. We're not. So if he ghosts you, you need to be as calm as possible, okay? Don't react out of emotions. Us as women, we react out of emotions all the time. We react because we're upset, and then we think about the things that we said later or we did later, and then we are not happy with those decisions. Take a moment, take a break. If you have to, and I'm just being real, go talk to somebody else. If he's not texting you back or he's ghosting you, guess what? There's billions of men on this planet. There's a lot of people that you can talk to. You a baddie, okay? All it takes is one Instagram post. All it takes is for you to go sit by the bar, okay? If he got one of them between his legs, like, he's gonna talk to you. Like, you know, it's all about your confidence. Like, you cannot let nobody play you. If you know you're a 10, if a man asks you what you rate yourself, if you know you're a 10, you need to carry yourself like a 10, period, okay? And I hate to be the person that's always telling people, like, act like you don't care, but that's just the reality. Like, act like you don't care. You don't care, period. Okay, how do I gain some confidence while I'm naked? Okay, so I have a lot of clients and stuff like that, and we have really deep conversations. And a lot of the times when we speak about just life, and especially my older clients, like, a lot of them, they say something about their physical appearance. Now, I have major insecurities, as you've seen in the previous videos and stuff. Like, I get a bunch of small items from my top half, knowing that I have a big chest. For one, you want, sis. Why? Because all of these physical features can be changed, okay? Like, it can be changed. What you are on the inside is something totally different, okay? So if you're looking in the mirror and you don't like what you see naked, change it, fix it, do what you have to do in order to get where you want to be. It's just that simple. But just make sure internally you're there mentally, you're happy mentally. Because sometimes what happens is you look in the mirror, you're not happy, and what you think in the mirror is, oh, if I get this fixed or I get that fixed, I'm gonna be happy. No, because you're gonna find something else to be unhappy about, okay? So if you don't have much confidence in yourself naked, for one, get you something to fix it, whether that be good in the gym, whether that be eat more, whether that be, you know, whatever it may mean. And get you people that's always gonna hype you up too, because sometimes, like, your surroundings kind of like aid in the process of not liking yourself. Like, if you have a man around you and he always constantly cheating on you with women that don't look like you, or he's, you know, not complimenting you as he should, you need to leave him. you need to leave him, sis, because he's not the one for you. Even your friends, when you put on your outfit and you feeling good, like, people confuse being rude with being real, and that's not it. Now, some friends will tell you, oh, that doesn't really look good on you, but also I'm the friend, like, if you're happy and you're comfortable in that and that's your style, that's what it's gonna be. As long as you ain't out here, you know, with your whole genitals out and whatever, I'm okay with it. How do you feel? That should be your question as a friend. When your friend asks you, how do I look, or how you feel about this or whatever, you ask them, how do you feel in it? And if they say they feel good, guess what? Let them do what they have to do. Like, people want to tell you what they want based off of their own opinions, but in our reality, like, it's a lot of shapes, a lot of sizes, a lot of skin tones, you know, a lot of different styles, and you have to respect that. You know, my style might not be my friend's style. She might like to wear certain things. I like to wear tight stuff. My friend my friend might like to wear loose clothing, and I can't say, oh girl, don't wear that because you look crazy and because I wear tight clothing. Like, no, that's no. So you build your confidence based on your environment and yourself. Go fix that shit, sis. Stop lying. Okay, saying no to a man. So when you say no to a man, and this gonna be my last one, and then I'm gonna make sure I upload some more of these, but this is just gonna be it for me. So when you say no to a man, right, because some people get scared to say no to a man. We know what I'm talking about, right? Some people get really nervous about saying no. Now, this is my thing. You should never feel pressured to say yes, ever. Okay, actually, I want you to practice saying no. I want you to look yourself in the mirror while you looking at that body that you ain't have no confidence in, and tell yourself no. Okay, because what's going to happen is you always feel like you have to compensate your peace, your money, your value with yes. Don't nobody got time for that. Don't nobody got time for that. Just because he flew you out, just because he bought you a gift, just because he did something that all the other men didn't do, does not mean that you should say yes, sis. You say yes when you feel like the time is right. You don't say yes because you feel like, oh, because he spent a couple dollars. Like, let's be for real. Do you really feel like your hoo-ha is worth a couple $100s? Think about the price tag you got on your hoo-ha, right? And mine's is in them numbers. Mine's is up there, 7 figures, 8 figures. If he only flew me out, you think I'm about to give it? No. No, ma'am. I appreciate you guys for watching me, having this girl talk with me. I hope we can do this again and again and again and again. Okay, and I hope you guys learned something. Of course, if you have any questions, you want me to answer some stuff, like, I'm here. Like, that's just what it is. So yeah, make sure you follow me, follow my business page at Chassie Experience. Make sure you follow my personal page at Shauna Moods. Okay, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next video.